Imagine this: you're standing in a room filled with people, some talking, some just observing, but you're different. You're not just hearing the words, you're reading the emotions, the subtle shifts in body language, the tiny movements of the face. You can feel the energy in the air. It's almost like you're seeing the unspoken truths. You're able to connect with people on a level that most never even notice, and you do this naturally, effortlessly. It's not magic. It's understanding the emotions behind the words, seeing the hidden messages in the actions. And now you're ready to unmask those emotions like a pro, ready to see beyond the surface, to tap into the true essence of what people are really feeling. Think back to a time when you were talking to someone, and they said everything was fine, but somehow, you could tell something was off. Maybe it was the way they avoided eye contact. Maybe their shoulders were tense, or their smile didn't quite reach their eyes. You knew without them saying a word that they were struggling, anxious, or hiding something. This is the art of reading people, of seeing past the words and understanding the feelings beneath them. It's a skill that can be learned, developed, and mastered just like any other, and it starts with awareness, with learning to notice the things that most people overlook. The small shifts in behavior that reveal what's truly going on inside someone's mind. The first thing you need to understand is that people's emotions don't always match what they say. In fact, often they don't. You've probably experienced this yourself. You said something was fine when it clearly wasn't. Why? Because sometimes we don't want to share what we're feeling. We don't want to be vulnerable, or we don't feel comfortable showing our true emotions. But the body, it doesn't lie, even when the words do, and this is where your ability to read emotions comes into play. When someone tells you they're fine but their body tells a different story, that's where you step in. You start noticing the signs that reveal their true feelings, and once you understand these signs, you're on your way to reading people like a pro. Let's start with the face. The face is the window to the emotions. Every tiny muscle, every twitch or shift, tells a story. Think about when someone smiles. Is it a genuine smile or a fake one? A genuine smile, one that reaches the eyes, signals happiness, warmth, and comfort, while a smile that doesn't involve the eyes can be a sign of discomfort, or an attempt to cover up a deeper emotion. And what about the eyebrows? When someone raises their eyebrows, they might be surprised, confused, or even intrigued. But when their eyebrows furrow, it's often a sign of concentration, frustration, or even anger. The eyes themselves are a huge indicator. Wide eyes can show surprise, but also fear, and squinting might indicate suspicion or doubt. If you start paying attention to these small, seemingly insignificant details, you'll be able to understand what people are really feeling, even if they never say a word. Then there's body language. The way someone stands, moves, or sits can tell you everything you need to know. When someone stands tall, shoulders back, with their chest open, they're usually feeling confident, powerful, or relaxed. But when their shoulders are hunched or they're crossing their arms, it can indicate insecurity, defensiveness, or even discomfort. And don't forget about the hands. People's hands are constantly moving, whether they're fidgeting, clenched into fists, or gently touching their face. The hands can reveal a lot about someone's emotional state. For example, if someone is tapping their fingers on the table, they might be anxious or impatient. If their hands are clenched, they might be angry. And if their hands are covering their mouth, they could be hiding something. Paying attention to these subtle movements can give you a huge advantage in understanding what someone is really feeling. The tone of someone's voice is another powerful tool in reading emotions. Have you ever noticed how someone's voice changes when they are upset or angry? It becomes sharper, louder, and more tense, while a calm, soft voice usually indicates relaxation, comfort, or even affection. But it's not just about volume. The speed of speech is important too. When someone is speaking quickly, they could be excited, nervous, or anxious, while slow speech can indicate someone is relaxed, thoughtful, or even sad. And when the pitch of someone's voice rises, it can mean they're feeling excited, stressed, or even uncertain. Understanding these vocal cues allows you to better understand the emotions behind the words. And that's where the real connection happens. It's not just about what they say, but how they say it. That's where you'll find the truth. But reading people's emotions isn't just about recognizing the signs, it's about understanding the context, because emotions don't exist in a vacuum. They're always influenced by the situation, the environment, and the person's past experiences. For example, someone might be nervous at a job interview, or they might be defensive when talking about a sensitive subject. So it's important to consider the bigger picture. To think about why someone might be feeling a certain way, and what might be influencing their behavior. By considering the context, you'll have a more accurate understanding of what's going on beneath the surface. Now, let's take it to the next level. How do you use this information? How do you use your ability to read people's emotions to build stronger connections and improve your relationships? Well, the first step is empathy. When you can understand someone's emotions, you can respond in a way that shows you care. You don't have to fix their problems. You don't have to have all the answers, but simply acknowledging what they're feeling can go a long way in building trust and deepening your connection. And this is where the true power of emotional intelligence comes in. When you can read people's emotions and respond with empathy, you create a bond that goes beyond words, and that's where real relationships are built. Relationships where both parties feel seen, understood, and valued. This skill is incredibly valuable, not just in personal relationships, but in professional settings as well. In business, in negotiations, and in leadership, being able to read people's emotions and respond accordingly can make all the difference. It allows you to understand how someone is feeling and adjust your approach to fit the situation, whether you're managing a team, negotiating a deal, or simply interacting with clients. Understanding emotions allows you to communicate more effectively and build stronger, more positive relationships. As you continue to practice reading people's emotions, you'll start to notice the impact it has on your interactions. People will open up to you more. They'll feel more comfortable around you because they'll sense that you truly understand them, that you're not just listening to their words but to the feelings behind them. And this is a powerful skill, one that will serve you in every area of your life. Because when you can read people like a pro, you can navigate any situation with confidence, you can connect with others on a deeper level, and you can create more meaningful, authentic relationships. So the next time you're in a conversation, pay close attention to the small details. The face, the body language, the tone of voice, and the context. Because by unmasking emotions, you'll be able to read people like a pro and unlock a deeper level of understanding and connection that will transform the way you communicate with others. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, because you will learn tons of information in the next video.